Hey guys, I don't care what sport you watch. This is where the best information is. We are dissecting a roster hierarchy that presents significant tactical deviations from standard league structures. The evaluation focuses on high-usage backcourt pairings in Cleveland, the defensive efficiency of Detroit's physicality, and the structural integrity of a Houston lineup. Integrating Kevin Durant without traditional point evaluation requires a granular look at offensive ratings and defensive versatility, specifically regarding the roster constructions discussed. Starting with the Cleveland Cavaliers, the introduction of a high-usage playmaker alongside Donovan Mitchell fundamentally alters their offensive geometry. Tactically, this creates a dual-threat perimeter attack, but it places immense pressure on the interior defense. With two non-shooting threats often occupying the dunker spot or rolling hard in Mobley and Allen, the spacing becomes contingent on the guard's ability to manipulate taggers in the pick and roll. If the weak side defense collapses, the skip pass must be immediate. The defensive trade-off here is perimeter containment. Reliant on the front court to clean up blow-bys is a risky postseason strategy against elite isolation scorers. Transitioning to the New York Knicks, the emphasis on roster depth and rotation management under Thibodeau is the critical variable. The tactical advantage of having Karl-Anthony Towns provides 5-out spacing, pulling the opposing rim protector away from the paint. This opens driving lanes for Jalen Brunson, allowing him to operate in isolation with optimal efficiency. However, the ceiling of this team is determined by their defensive rating when the bench unit is on the floor. The integration of wings like Bridges and Anunoby allows for a seamless switch-everything scheme, which is the modern prerequisite for stifling perimeter-oriented offenses. Oklahoma City's position at the top is justified by their defensive versatility and length. The ability to deploy a lineup that can protect the rim while maintaining perimeter agility is rare. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander's drive and kick game is the engine, but the tactical key is the secondary playmaking from the forward spots. When the defense collapses on Shai, the decision-making of Williams and Holmgren determines the quality of the possession. The most complex tactical discussion surrounds the Houston Rockets and the integration of Kevin Durant. The transcript highlights a critical deficiency, the lack of a traditional table setter. In clutch situations, defined as games within 5 points in the final 5 minutes, offensive organization often devolves into stagnant isolation without a true point guard. While Durant is one of the most efficient isolation scorers in history, reliance on high-difficulty shot-making is statistically less sustainable than generating easy looks through system flow. Defensively, Ime Udoka's preferred switching scheme conflicts with personnel limitations at the center position if they are playing in drop coverage. If Alperen Sengun is targeted in pick and rolls, the backline defense is compromised. The debate regarding rim pressure versus rim protection is paramount here. A team cannot contend for a conference title if they are consistently bleeding points in the paint due to poor communication and screen navigation. Ultimately, the tactical viability of Houston hinges on whether their length and athleticism can compensate for the lack of organized distribution in half-court sets.